last days. We're gonna I'll insert it in the video.
You mean the ones that are gonna be built in 2022?
Yeah. So
3 churches?
Yeah, they're gonna change. When that happens, like that's when the Antichrist is gonna show himself. So Satan, like on earth, and they're gonna change. Like Christians can't do this. They already did it in LA. Christians can't pray. Christians can't do this. They can't do that. So Christians are supposed to stay faithful to like what they believe, and so us being faithful, we're gonna be put in prison, or we're gonna be crucified and stuff. And Jesus is saying, like, believe in me, you know, like this body, like this flesh right here, it's gonna die, but we're gonna still live. You know, he's gonna give us like, you know, life, because he already gives us breath of life. You know what I mean? So he's saying, he that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto him. So you'll hear what God has to say through people, through signs and wonders in the skies, through the trees, do anything through your thoughts. You know, God knows our position in life. He knows. So say for instance, I don't have a car. He knows I can't go to church like that. So if I do decide, like, God, like I want to go back to like church, I found a pastor that I wanted to actually follow, he'll be like, okay, so I'm gonna bless that church with a church van to take people to and from. So he knows our situation. He knows if we're poverty. He knows if we're wealthy. He knows if we're in the middle. He knows if we're middle class. But God will make a way for the rich and poor. I know people who call themselves Jews and are not.
Yeah, that right there, I don't get it.
Okay, so back in the day, what was it? I don't want to tell you the wrong thing because I know my understanding, but I don't know.
Okay, well, from what you understand on 50-50s.
Back in the day, Jesus was Jewish. He was raised Jewish. But I don't know, there's certain, I don't know. I really don't know.
Well, obviously the Jews from now are not the same as the Jews from back then.
Yeah. So I'll say this, people
who claim to be followers of Jesus.
Yes, who claim to be followers of Jesus, and blaspheme, like talking false about him, and like telling him, oh, like God showed me this, like in a dream. That's blasphemy. That's wrong. That's really wrong. God told me this. Like there are like certain preachers who like get up on the stage, on the pulpit. Yeah, get up on the pulpit and like just lie and just tell them that God is saying this. God is telling me that like you're gonna be a lawyer and that you're gonna be blessed in 10 days. You know what I mean? Like there are people who do that, and that's wrong. There's a certain sin that God will never forgive. I think it's blaspheming of the Holy Spirit. It's in the Bible that He will never forgive that sin. But yeah.
How do you know you've done it? Like
so. There's a lot of stuff I don't know, but I'm still learning. You know what I mean? But yeah. He's saying don't fear, because we're gonna suffer. There's gonna be in the last days that we have to get 666 on our hand or on our forehead. If you don't get it, then you can't eat, you can't buy anything, you can't do anything, you can't own a house, you can't live in an apartment. You're gonna be homeless. You're gonna be on the street, or else you're gonna be crucified. And he's saying through those days, like, have faith. You know, I'm coming back. I'm coming to save you. There's going to be a lot of Christians who turn away and go like, God, I can't do this. I'm sorry. We're going to give in. You know, that's. I think that right there is going to be like the time period where God is like actually like testing our faith, not for a few months, not for 2 years, not for 1 year. He's really going to be testing us, because this is going to be like 7 years. I think 7-year tribulation, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What else? And here he's saying, the devil shall cast some of you into prison that you may be tried. Flesh is going to die, but your spirit will never die unless you're going to hell. Ooh. If you guys have any other comments, just type them in the comments down below. You guys on live, you can also type on the below. If we miss anything, because we're obviously still learning. He that hath an ear, let him hear. I want you guys to hear me. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death. And the angel of the church in the Pergamos write, these things saith he which have a sharp sword, with 2 edges. I know thy works, and where thou dwellest, even where Satan's seat is. And thou holdest fast my name, and thou hast not denied my faith, even in those days wherein Antipas was my faith, Myar, who was slain among you, where Satan dwelleth. But I have a few things against thee, because thou hast there them that hold the doctrine of Balaama, who taught Balak to cast a stumbling block before children of Israel, to eat things sacrificed unto idols and commit fornication. So hast thou also them that hold the doctrine of the Nicolaitans, which things I hate.
Says, whoever has ears, let them hear what the Spirit says to the churches. One who is victorious will not be hurt at all by the second death. To the angel of the church in the Pergam? I don't know. Right. These are the words of him who has the sharp, double-edged sword. I know where you live, where Satan has his throne. Yet you remain true to my name. You did not renounce your faith in me, not even in the days of Antipas, my faithful witness, who was put to death in your city where Satan lives. Nevertheless, I have few things against you. There are some among you who hold to be teaching the Balaam. Is that how it's pronounced? Balaam. Teaching of Balaam, who taught Balak to entice the Israelites to sin, so that they ate food, sacrificed idols, and committed sexual immorality.
Are you done?
I don't know. You read 15 too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Likewise, you also have those who hold to the teaching of the Nicolaitans.
Yours is really in depth. Now I understand.
Really?
Can you read it again? I'm sorry.
He said, whoever has ears, let them hear what the Spirit says to the churches. The one who is victorious will not be hurt by the second death.
Okay. I know what that means. Okay.
To the angel of the church in the Pergamum, or I don't know how to say it. These are the words of him. No. These are the words of him who has the sharp, double-edged sword. I know where you live, where Satan has his throne. Yet you remain true to my name. You did not renounce your faith in me, not even in the days of Antipas, my faithful witness, who was put to death in your city where Satan lives. Nevertheless, I have a few things against you. There are some among you who hold to the teaching of Balaam, who taught Balak and enticed the Israelites to sin, so that they ate food. So basically, is that what they're talking about? I'm gonna continue. Israelites to sin, so that they ate food, sacrificed to idols, and committed sexual immorality. Likewise, you also have those who hold to the teachings of the Nicolaitans. I don't know what they say.
Okay. So the first part, I understood perfectly. Can I hold your Bible? Okay, so when he says whoever has ears, let them hear, we already know what that means. The one who is victorious will not be hurt all by the second death. So,
like, is that like on Judgment Day? Is that what they're talking about? Like,
so,
you die once and then you die again? I mean, no.
So, the ones who are like victorious are the ones who like go up to God, like in the rapture, like the ones who follow God, and like when He comes back, like all the ones who like believe in Him, they go up with Him to meet Him. Those like they will not be affected by this death.
Oh, okay.
So the ones who are like left on earth will go through this 7 years of tribulation. Yeah. Like you have this is your last chance. God is saying this is your last chance. Come on now. Like, so you can't say that God didn't help.
I'm about to scream. Okay.
Yeah, and mine says like something like so like I don't understand it, so I'm just gonna read from yours.
Okay, that's fine.
That's as it says. And these are the words to him who has a sharp double-edged sword. I know where you live, where Satan has his throne. Yet you remain true to my name. You did not to the church of the. When we read verse 1 and 2, he said he assigned these angels to different churches in the cities, even the ones who didn't believe in God. You know what I mean? So So the angel that was assigned to the paragrammaton, he had to write, these are the words of him who has a sharp double-edged sword. That's where I'm kind of confused. I mean, I know God has the power to take your life away, but I don't understand the sword part.
So what do you mean? Who is he saying that to? The angels, right?
So the angel got this, like every angel has gotten a word from Jesus to write in the church or whatever church they're assigned to in these different types of cities.
Mm-hmm. But don't all the angels have a sword? Because isn't there, okay, well, I don't know. But I have heard that when the end times come or whatever, that every angel's going to have a sword. And all those angels are going to come to earth and they're going to kill everyone who didn't believe, or I don't know, something like that. I'm not 100% sure, so I don't know.
Where'd you hear that from?
I don't know, but I've heard it. I know it's because I was Catholic. I'm not gonna put that on the Catholics because I don't know, because I'm not 100% sure. Or like from the Jehovah's Witness, I don't remember.
So there definitely is like there's a part in the Bible that we will get to. So it's eventually like we're gonna probably like read the whole Bible. I've already read the whole Bible.
I have not.
I didn't like read it, like understand like do Bible say. I just like read it, you know what I mean? So there's a part I remember in the Bible where it says like God's wrath is gonna hit the earth. Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it like. I don't know exactly what it was, but I remember something along the lines of, you know, the angels are gonna come with swords and they're gonna like attack everyone who doesn't believe, or like I don't know, just wipe everyone out. Who I don't know.
Okay. That part me and Aura are not sure of, so if you guys can give us some understanding in the comments, that would be awesome and very appreciated.
Ahora estamos estudiando la Biblia cada viernes.
Ay. No.
Yes. How are you doing, Jerry? What are you doing? Things I don't understand. So I have my translator here.
Bye.
Okay. So, what do y'all think about God?
Huh?
What do you think about God?
He's awesome. He's the reason we breathe.
He's my father.
No, what do you think how he is in general?
I mean, he's a loving God.
Loving, jealous God.
I want to say jealous, but that's fake.
He is a jealous God.
I wouldn't say jealous, because look, any guy who knows that they created you, why would they get jealous? They don't need
No. Like you should
not like that.
Like that. Like you should worship him and only him.
Yeah, he's jealous in who we worship. So like some people worship